Thank you for coming by. This is an American project. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We're still pushing for that 1,000 mark, and we appreciate it. Let's get started. Divorce records for special Trump prosecutor have been unsealed. The special prosecutor was held in contempt for failing to comply with an order, according to the documents. Records in a divorce case involving a special prosecutor investigating former President Donald Trump were unsealed on January 22nd, showing the prosecutor was held in contempt for failing to comply with the court order. Nathan Wade, the special prosecutor, is embroiled in a divorce proceedings with Jocelyn Wade. One of the unsealed records shows that Mr. Wade was found in contempt in August 2023 for failing to adequately provide discovery documents. An order that month said Mr. Wade could purge himself of contempt by delivering the documents. In the months after the order, Mr. Wade failed to come into compliance with the court's directives, according to Ms. Wade. Let's take a look at those documents. Here they are. Order on defendant's motion for citation of contempt and second motion to extend mediation deadline. The above-styled case came before the court today, August 17, 2023, on defendant's motion for citation of contempt and second motion to extend mediation deadline. All parties and their respective counsels appeared virtually. After hearing an argument of counsel, the court hereby finds and orders as follows. Defendant's motion is granted. The court finds the petitioner in willful contempt of the court's May 10, 2023 order granting defendant's motion to compel. Defendant may purge himself of this contempt by delivering the discovery described in paragraphs 7 and 8. A defendant's motion for citation of contempt and second motion to extend mediation deadline within 10 days of the entry of this order. The court further extends the deadline for mediation in this case. Mediation shall be completed by the parties in 90 days or sooner if the parties are able. The issue of attorney's fees in relation to the instant motion is reserved for future determination. Plaintiff has failed to provide, for example, personal financials and/or financials for his business or businesses, including but not limited to tax returns, bank accounts, and credit card accounts related to plaintiff's businesses, and account statements for his individual bank and credit card accounts. One filing on her behalf stated, "That's part of a pervasive pattern of what can only be described as willful and deliberate effort to withhold relevant information," another said. Other filings allege Mr. Wade was provided nearly nothing for support and survival to Ms. Wade, despite him receiving nearly $700,000 from his employer since May of 2022, and her being a stay-at-home mom for the past 26 years. The only payments from Mr. Wade to his wife have been bi-weekly payments of $700, one filing stated. But those payments have been undercut by Mr. Wade, allegedly using the account in question for his own expenses. The unsealing occurred on the orders of a judge who ruled in favor of media outlets and that had asked for the unsealing. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis appointed Mr. Wade as a special prosecutor. She has been accused of being in an improper relationship with Mr. Wade, with court documents showing Mr. Wade paid for her to fly with him in 2 different cities. Mr. and Ms. Wade were married in 1997. They separated in 2021. Mr. Wade filed for divorce on November 2nd, 2021. He said that the marriage was irretrievably broken. Lawyers for Mr. Wade and Ms. Wade did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Documents had been sealed in 2022 due to potential harm to the privacy of the parties outweighing the right of the public to access the records, according to a court order. The media outlet said the allegations of a romantic relationship between Mr. Wade and Ms. Willis were a significant public concern, and that the public interest in the divorce documents outweighed any privacy interest. The case against President Trump is a criminal proceeding of historic importance, and the claim of a relationship between a special prosecutor and district attorney must be answered in a transparent manner to preserve public confidence in our judicial system, the outlets stated. Ashley Merchant, who is representing Michael Roman, one of President Trump's co-defendants in a conspiracy case, had also asked that the records be unsealed. Superior Court Judge Henry Thomas sided with the outlets, but also stayed the deposition of Ms. Willis, local outlets reported. A record showed that Miss Willis had been set to answer questions under oath during a deposition on January 23rd. Miss Willis had tried squashing a subpoena in a filing that accused Miss Wade of having conspired with interested parties in the case against President Trump to annoy, embarrass, and oppress District Attorney Willis. Attorneys for Miss Willis allege she cannot provide unique personal knowledge of any matter that is relevant to the defendant Wade's divorce. Mr. Wade was appointed by Miss Willis in 2021 after he spent time as an attorney and judge. Miss Willis has not denied being in a relationship with Mr. Wade. At a church in Atlanta, she alleged that she was being targeted because she is black. The initial allegations about Miss Willis and Mr. Wade were made in a motion by Mr. Roman's attorney. Willis has benefited substantially and directly and continues to benefit from this litigation because Wade is being paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to prosecute this case on her behalf. The motion stated, adding that Mr. Wade will continue to be incentivized to prosecute this case based on his personal and financial motives, so he has acquired a unique and personal interest or stake in Mr. Roman's continued prosecution. Bank records detailed by Miss Wade in a January 19th filing that was previously disclosed to the public showed that flights for Mr. Wade and Miss Willis were purchased together, including flights from Atlanta to Miami and San Francisco. The evidence is clear that Miss Willis was an intended travel partner for at least some of these trips, as indicated by flights he purchased for her to accompany him, Andrea Hastings, an attorney representing Miss Wade, said in the filing. A separate hearing is slated to take place on February 15th on Mr. Roman's motion for the disqualification of Miss Willis and Mr. Wade. Miss Willis has been ordered to respond to the claims by February 2nd. And there you have it. Thanks for coming by. This is American Project. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless.